Wednesday's series has become an incredible success for Netflix, so no one has the slightest questions whether there will be a continuation of this show. Of course there will be more than that. We finally know the first details of the second season from its direct creators, showrunners, actors and the star of the show itself, Jenna Ortega, and you know it sounds very interesting, although it is unexpected for many. For example, that some characters who finally dropped out may return, as well as that her best friend, and Enid's part-time neighbor, will probably also enter into a same-sex relationship on Wednesday. Hello everyone, Simplelook and we are starting. Well, the main passions for the Wednesday series, or rather its first season, have already died down, but at the same time interest in this creation remains extremely high. So the creators of the series decided not to delay too much and have already hurried to give out some news about season number 2. Yes, we still don't know exactly when its shooting starts, and even more so when the sequel will be released, so apparently it will happen either at the very end of 2023 or already in 2024. Plus, let me remind you that Jenna Ortega herself, the performer of the Wednesday role, said earlier that she wants her heroine to explore the darker sides of herself in the sequel. I want my character to become darker. I want her to be more like an anti-hero than a classic hero, Jenna said. Well, now her words have decided to supplement the actual themselves showrunners and the series. I warn spoilers if someone suddenly hasn't guessed it himself, and let's finally listen to what awaits us. The creators of the series Alfred Gough and Miles Miller have revealed potential plot details, which they are going to explore, including the relationships of all students at Nevermore Academy. According to Alfred Gough, we want to sort of explore and sort of complicate all these relationships in the future. The school was closed when they left, which gave us the most opportunities for the second season, and I think that's something we're very excited to explore. That is, apparently the second season will not begin immediately after the events of the first, but after a certain plot break, although it is still unclear how long. Another showrunner, Miles Miller, adds to this for us. The show is also really about female friendship, which Wednesday and Enid are really at the center of. And here's another very interesting point, because what the showrunner hints at, again, the same Jenna Ortega has already mentioned more openly, namely, the actress said earlier that she wanted her the heroine as bisexual, which may mean that Wednesday and Enid are already developing a completely different kind of relationship with each other in the second season. Well, that is, with a high degree of probability, the same-sex love of the main heroines can wait for us in the sequel, for good or bad. Write in the comments, and we continue. If about the second season, the showrunners say that they will pay more attention to the difficult relationship of Wednesday and Martisha, so most likely Catherine Zeta-Jones will play a more significant role in the second season. Well, where she is, of course, and her husband, Martisha's husband Gomez. And finally, about another comeback, we are talking about the headmistress of the school, Larissa Weems. As we all remember, at the end of the first season, her fate was not too cheerful, and nevertheless Gwendolyn Christie herself hints at the return of her heroine. You saw how she was buried in the ground. The actress asks us rhetorical questions. No, and it seems to me that death is something too boring and banal for someone like Larissa, she says, so either just fooling us, or making it clear that her heroine is still alive, which is quite a lot of interesting updates. While strangely enough, Netflix has not yet officially continued the series for the second season, but we understand that it's only a matter of time, unless of course the big bosses have finally gone crazy, so we'll wait. And for today it's all. Write your comments, be sure to like and of course subscribe to our channel if you don't want to miss anything. Thank you all for watching. Until new meetings.